Oh, hey there. A lot of you have been asking for a tutorial or something for the demo, so that's what I'm gonna do real quick. Let's see. Where to start? If you didn't know, you can download the demo right from our Kickstarter page here, and it's free for anybody. So you go to our Kickstarter page, you scroll down slightly, and you go to demo, and we have a build for PC, Mac, and Linux. And if you click on them, it'll bring you to some Dropbox thing. You press download, and yeah, download it. And I think I already downloaded it before this started, just like to make things faster. And then you extract the zip, blah, 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 blah. And then you just run it, which will be eventually. In the meantime, hey, how are you guys? You know, how's your, what's this, Saturday? How's your Saturday going? Oh yeah, you can't, I was gonna say like you could see the time, but you can't see the time, unfortunately. See, it's Saturday, 6:29 p.m. All right. Anyway, once that's open, you'll have a pcdemo.exe. There's some instructions if you want to read them. I don't know. Feel free. You run the exe, and that'll give you what, the Unity screen. It'll say it's something like play, and you can select the resolution and all sorts of other goodies there. Eventually, it'll launch. What's my computer doing? What is it doing? All right, so how else are you guys doing? You know, I mean, I know no one can hear me. I know I'm just recording this, but I just need something to do while my computer launches. pcdemo.exe. Oh yeah, here's something. We're currently using the free version of Unity, and they have analytics enabled, and you can't turn them off. So your like firewall is going to block our demo unless you allow it to go through. So there's nothing we can do about it right now. But you know, it's certainly something that we're going to adjust. What the heck is smart screen? I don't even know. I don't want to restart. Guys, where is the task manager stuff? Oh. Well, you can only restart it now. You can't end task on it. That's weird. All right. So that was being dumb. But now it was him. Oh, that's why. Oh my gosh. I swear to God. What is don't run? Run anyway. That's why I stopped the first time. You know what's weird? I literally just ran this. Like I recorded this video before I did this. And then I was using the webcam mic, so I had to re-record this. And it didn't do that the first time. So whatever. I'm running it down because oh my God. I got a new hard drive because I think my hard drive was like failing or something. Because I had to reinstall Windows, and so disable Windows Defenders. I hate all this Windows crap. Oh my God, I hate it so much. Like, hey Windows, how about you let me worry about, you know, what I want to run. All right, so I'll bring you to the, this is like a generic Unity screen. And here you can change like the resolution and stuff. You can make a window to do all sorts of other stuff. I don't know what the different graphics qualities I honestly do. So I don't know what we've set them to be, but I'm just gonna press highest. Why not? Now press play. And you get the Unity splash screen. And the screen looks like this. If you right click, you'll cancel things. So I'm gonna immediately right click and there's nothing at all. You can hold middle mouse and rotate the camera, but it won't do you much good because you can't really see anything. So the first thing you want to do is build something. So I'm going to use the build menu. And there's two ways to build. You could just build a floor. You know, you build a floor, select the floor you want to build, and then you can click one at a time. You can hold and drag, and you can do whatever. And then you can delete them by pressing delete wall and floor, and you can delete all the floors. Another way to build, though, and I think it's a little easier, is if you build foundation, you can hold and drag, and it'll automatically build a bunch of stuff for you. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to build something like this, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Something like that, let's say. I want one more equal. Is that like that, maybe? Something like this. There. Okay. So you built a bunch of floors. And we add a colonist to this demo, by the way. If you press C, as in colonist, you'll spawn them. So you spawn a colonist. If you don't have the mouse over a valid floor, they won't spawn. And then this guy's going to die immediately Malia shields because there's no oxygen. And you probably want to know, how do I get oxygen? So that's valid. She's just going to die. Don't worry about her. She'll be fine. Well, she won't be fine, but like, just, it's not your concern. Don't worry. To build an oxygen machine, go to build infrastructure and then build oxygen machine, right? And then it has this little power icon. If you click on the object and then go to info, it'll say lacking power. By the way, I guess while I remember this, we actually weren't even planning on doing a demo when we first had our Kickstarter. And then a lot of you asked for a demo, so we decided, all right, we'll do a demo. And so all of our interface is like, it's functional, but it's not pretty. You know, it's built for us, for the developers, so we can do stuff pretty quick. You know, we can look at things, right? We have like debug information if we need it, you know, for all this sort of stuff. But again, it wasn't designed for, you know, a player who's never played the game to use it. So that's why it's so ugly, and it is ugly, and, you know, we'll be polishing it up soon. All right, anyway. It is complaining about lacking power. So you got to give it some power. If you build under infrastructure, again, a generator. You can probably build a reactor or a solar panel, but I always just build a generator. And connect it with wires. It'll be powered. And you'll see the fan start to spin and it's doing something. But if you were to click on the object, you'll see that it has 0 oxygen for some reason, right? Even though the oxygen machine's on. So both this heater and this generator have 0 oxygen. And the reason they have 0 oxygen is because there's no output ducts connected to that fan. So if you were to place an output duct, I don't like sort of how you can't see, so I'll do this. But if you build an output duct like this, here, now it'll immediately start getting oxygen, right? That's because, again, it is outputting oxygen right here. And then this like generator, for instance, it still has 0. And the reason it has 0 is because atmosphere flows, but it can't flow through closed doors or solid walls. Now to get around that, there's 2 things you can do. So first what I'll do is something like, let's do this just for testing so you can see the atmosphere levels in these different rooms. I'll connect all these guys. Okay. So the easiest thing you could do, I guess, is just to delete a wall. If you delete a wall, right, atmosphere is going to start flowing. If you place a door, the atmosphere is going to stop flowing. By the way, whenever colonists walk through a door, atmosphere temporarily flows. Just a little thing. And then you could also, if you click on this heater here, you could place a wall vent. Both the wall vents are the exact same, by the way. They're just aesthetically different. And the way they work is that they flow atmosphere from this tile, this floor, to that floor. This needs to be adjusted slightly. Look at that guy. Look at him. See that? It's not against the wall. It's not flush. It needs to be fixed. Doesn't matter though. All right. Anyway, so the more wall vents that you place, the more atmosphere is going to flow. And then also, every single one of these output vents emits oxygen. So if I were to drag an output vent, and an output vent, by the way, is just where the vent stops. It's the end point. So if I do something like this, I could add oxygen to this heater room. But now I don't have any oxygen flowing through here. So let's add an output vent, and now it's flowing. Like so. And then colonists are supposed to breathe oxygen or something like that. You know, for ease, though, I'm just going to delete some of these here. Let's get me some oxygen going on. Okay. Anyway, now, if you place a colonist, they shouldn't immediately die. So I place colonist, and they should not immediately die. You know what's probably going to happen? I bet this room up here doesn't have enough oxygen, and he's going to run. If he does, that's actually kind of nice, though. Ah, it does. Okay. Let's see what else is important. Well, I guess getting rid of dead bodies. You guys have a lot of people who die. So if you go to health, there's 2 primary ways of getting rid of dead bodies. There's the incinerator and the morgue drawer. If you place a morgue drawer somewhere like, where's a good spot for it? This, I did not think this through when I designed this station today. I'll place it here. All right. So you place it there. This resource mover, whose name is Armanda French, will pick up the dead body, like so, and she's going to carry it all the way here. By the way, if you press 1 through 9, you'll speed up the time, the flow of time. Don't press 0. 0 goes to like 200 times speed, and things get weird. You can do it if you want, I guess. All right, so she's placed that in the morgue drawer. And then if you want to get rid of a body forever, you just have to build an incinerator. And the incinerator incinerates. And then eventually she's going to do what? Move Malia Shields back. She's going to take her out of the morgue drawer. And she's going to plop her in the incinerator. And it's gone forever. Although you'll notice over here, I added memories so you guys just can see them. And so like this colonist has a memory of seeing a dead body, of seeing Malia Shields. And something sort of cool, I think anyway, with the rumors, is if I spawn this colonist here, she doesn't have any memories. Yoshige is the name. Weird name, but whatever. Doesn't matter. All right. But she has no memories, except for the generic memories of having no friends and lacking a bed. But as she talks to this person, she's going to start to get some memories. So I'm going to trap them together so they have to talk. Guys, interact. Socialize. Come on. So, you bastards. Socialize. I will make them socialize. So help me God. There we go. Now they have to socialize. All right. So they're going to start talking about stuff. And colonists actually talk about their memories. So eventually, these people will talk about something that isn't a generic response. Eventually. Right, Armanda and Yoshi? Okay. So you see that person's talking about having no friends. And now Yoshige has a memory. So you heard a rumor of someone out there doesn't have friends. Which is a weird thing to talk about, admittedly. But they're colonists. What are you going to do? And, they're going to respond back and forth. And now he talks about no friends. She's like, what? Talk about the dead body, though, guys. That's more interesting. There you go. All right. So finally, she just talked about dead body. Stop for a second. And now Yoshige, who is the new person, right? Now they know that someone died. Malia Shields died. Even though Yoshige never saw it happen themselves. All right. I'm going to delete all this stuff again because it's kind of ugly. It's got here. All right. What else is fun to do? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I know what's fun to do. I'm going to kill somebody real quick. Let's kill like all these people. And they're all going to suffocate. Too bad for them, I guess. And then I'm going to place the biomasser. Just to show that the biomasser, sort of works. You really need to clear some space, though. Let me just have like a big open bay or something. All right, something like that. Of course you need power. All right. So these guys should die soon. There we go. They all dead. Okay. Now, this person should start to do some good stuff with it. By the way, if you click on a colonist and go to schedule, you can change your schedule. And so you can see right now that I use this slider. And so now she's always working. And the in-game time is up top. Always working as labor, doing things. Hopefully, she will drag this person to the biomasser first, but maybe not. I don't know. Oh, cool. Perfect. All right. So here's the biomasser and the the final act. All right. So the biomasser converts bodies into biomass. All right. By the way, to make this a demo instead of just the regular game, a lot of the machines don't do anything, and then the colonists explode after like 3 to 8 in-game hours, as you just saw with this colonist, Armanda, unfortunately. She blew up, and now she's gone forever. But before she died, she did place the body in the biomasser, so you can see the biomasser doing its thing, I hope. And eventually, a little bit of biomass is going to be produced here. So if you go to stock, this is dead body. That's biomass. Still have a dead body. It's doing something with it. And eventually, it'll make a biomass. And while we wait, I'm going to paint a wall. So you paint a wall by pressing paint wall. If you hold left shift, it'll sort of select like the whole wall, or at least most of the wall for you. By the way, you can press P while you're doing stuff. It'll hide the interface, and it sort of makes it a little nicer when you're doing all sorts of stuff. Oh, and while I did that, I see that the biomass has now been made. So now this thing has a little bit of biomass. And so it should ideally have 0 dead body and 500 biomass like it does. I'm not sure if your colonists will take care of this biomass. They might. I don't know. Like I said, we disabled a lot of objects from doing stuff for the sake of like the demo-ness of it. So it's very possible that the machine isn't queuing this for offload. Because what happens is when a machine produces a resource, it essentially queues it for offload and says, hey, someone take care of this. And now these guys are supposed to take care of it. But I think I disabled that so that you can only produce 1 tick of a thing in a machine. You could, I guess, in theory, just keep making these and making them, you know, make an endless number of them. All right, go, colonists, go. How are they going to do it? I didn't really mention what I did. Oh, they are doing. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Do they trap themselves? So colonists can't walk through each other. So it looks like what's happening here is a nice stalemate where this guy can't walk through here because... God damn it. And now eventually he's going to give up because he can't go through. Obviously, we'll fix that eventually. This is, again, a very early build of the game. Let me build... Also, what's our floor? Build mesh dark real quick. By the way, with floors and a lot of objects, there's a palette system. So there's a palette button. If you press left control, you can iterate the palette index and you'll change the color of things. Some walls can use them. Some wall paints, I mean, some floor types can use them. A few different furniture can use them as well. And have these people just forever given up now because they got stuck next to each other? Maybe they did. I should eventually try and move it again, but we'll see what they do. All right, what else should we build? Oh, I know. A doctor. Doctors are cool. Everyone likes doctors. Doctors. So I'm sure you noticed by now, if you select a colonist and then select its job, you can change the job that they're doing. And if you go to schedule, so right now this guy's sleeping, but we use these sliders. We can drag work all the way up. So now he's always working when he's not eating, that is. Always working. And on the hour, their schedule will actually change, and this guy will wake up and start doing doctor stuff. And what's his name? Jonathan, I think. Jonathan Foley. So he's going to wake up soon. Poor guy just died right there. Wake up. At like 2, he should wake up. So see, he wakes up. He's going to do doctor stuff. Apparently, he's mad about something. I don't know. He's mad about whatever. Eventually, Jonathan Foley should... He's a doctor, right? Yeah, he's a doctor. Oh, he's in nourishment. You bozo. Fine, Jonathan Foley. Then I will build a kitchen real quick. Let's see. Kitchens are pretty straightforward. You need a fridge. Oops. Semi-suffocating powered. You did it? Huh. And you need a fridge, a food counter, and an oven. And a finished dish drop-off. And if you click on these fridges, you'll see, and the finished dish drop-off, that the atmosphere is 0 and the temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. That's because fridges and dish drop-offs have their own internal atmosphere to prevent food from spoiling in them. So let's see. Let's build a chef. Chef. Stupid nourishment. Nourishment is when colonists are like slated to like eat and use the bathroom and that sort of stuff. I guess on that note, good segue, I can build a bathroom thing. So let's see. First up, we should build what? Let's just say, what would you probably build a toilet first? Oh, here's this doctor. Look at him, he's doing doctor stuff. And then he's getting the doctor skill. Skills, there it is, skills. So he's getting doctor skill, which is not in this window. So, bad example. But the mover got some mover skills. So you go here, he's a mover level 1 now, and he has 0 experience, which also is bad. Come on, move something else so you get more experience so that people can see that you do in fact get experience for this. I hate you so much. Oh no, he's peeing. You gonna try and pee his pants or something? Don't talk to that guy about that. He has to pee. If I put it like there. All right. So you build this and it complains about no piped output for dirty water. So there's no piped output, right? So that means you need somewhere for your dirty water to go, like a water recycler. And a water recycler needs power, so you power it. And it's going to complain, by the way, about no piped output for water, which is clean water. It should probably say that, but it doesn't. So you build some water storage tanks, connect them with a pipe, and it'll start pumping out some water. Let me connect this bad boy too. So he's connected. Let me make this a little prettier. Like this. External, external. Okay. But I hope I'm not like boring you guys. I don't know. I'm sort of like getting lost. I'm sort of just playing. And okay. Let me build this type instead. Okay. Cool. All right. And then also I'm doing too many things at once, aren't I? So the chef, he's cooking up stuff. He's doing chef stuff. I don't know. He's cooking. So you see he has a chef skill as well. He's got 20. He's level 0 and then he has like 20 experience or something like that. And then once it hits something, they level up. I don't think I always level up at 100 because I think you need more experience the higher you go. But I'm not certain about that. All right. No, he died in the bathroom. Was he? They're all just dead. What else is cool? Oh, I know. Okay, how about a farmer? People like farmers. So to make a farmer, you need some crop spots. And then you need a finished dish drop-off. Not that. You need a crop drop-off. And the purpose of the crop drop-off, say it 5 times. The purpose of this is it gives your farmers a way to drop off their crops in the farm room instead of going to the storage room. That's the intent of it anyway. And then your resource movers can move that stuff. This needs powered. It should need water. Oh, I see. I was like, why isn't it complaining about not having water? And that's why. Okay. And there's actually one more thing which is kind of cool. What is it? The fish tank? Which under food? Food? The fish farm. So the fish farm's kind of neat. The fish farm, you can see it's filling up with water. It's actually taking the water from the water storage tank. And then if you turn it off, the water is supposed to go back to the water recycler. But I don't know if it does. Let's find out. Press offline. Poor guy just exploded. The water drains. It's supposed to go back here. And maybe it is, you know. It just isn't showing it. I'm not really certain, quite honestly. Maybe the water level raises really, really slow or something. I can't tell. Doesn't matter. All right, so if you select any crop spot, you can change the crop grown with this drop down. So right now the crops are wheat, tomato, carrot, potato. So let's do one of each. Wheat, tomato, carrot, and let's do potato here. And then there's 2 types of mushrooms, black and or brown and white. And it's only just raw fish, that's it. And eventually it'll stop complaining about not having water. It'll fill up the tank. Let me build some more colonists. Let's see you here. You be a farmer. All right. Dorothy Phelps. You go be a farmer. You're Michael Phelps' mom or something. Go, Dorothy. Go. All right. So she's being a farmer. She's going to grow some crops. And the time for a lot of stuff has been really, really, really reduced because it's a demo, and so it'll be a little bit faster for you guys. So like crops, I think grow in like an hour or something like that. And then whenever a farmer tends a crop, it consumes some of this clean water. So what you should see is a bunch of dirty water being produced whenever he tends it, but it's going to be a little bit before he tends them. And hopefully this colonist does not die before he has a chance to harvest the crops. But if he does, no big deal. We'll make a new colonist. What can I do in the meantime? Oh yeah, you can place cosmetics. So there's like farm posters you can place. By the way, if you press middle mouse, let me rotate a little bit. If you press middle mouse, oops, I forgot that wall. You can change the wall side that something is being placed on. So it's kind of nice. You're at a corner like this. Poor guy. And if you press, I think, right control, you'll reset the rotation. Oh, what a nice guy. He's moving the body back. Be a farmer. All right, well, we'll make a new farmer. Look at those tomatoes growing. What nice tomatoes those are. And eventually, this guy will harvest the stuff when it's ripe. Like I said, it takes about 3 hours for it to be fully ripe. 3 in-game hours, not real hours. I think the tomatoes were planted. The tomatoes were planted first, so they should. Yep. So he just harvested the tomatoes. Tomatoes are reharvestable, like they are in real life. So they reset the crop stage like to like two stages back or something, and they regrow a little bit. You see, he dropped off the tomatoes. If you press the crop drop off, go to stock, you see it's got 60 tomatoes, because that's what he picked. And then you should, grow these or pick up these other stuff too: carrots, wheat, potatoes, mushrooms, fish, whatever. There's too much in there, so that's full. If I place another shelf, though, I'll rotate it so you guys can see a little better. This resource mover should deliver the food to here. Oh my gosh, how much biomass is produced? Oh, okay, there's only 200 left. But there's a dead body. God dang it. I need to... I'm just going to turn this offline. Make some new guys real quick. I need a crew to do some work for me. All right, there we go. The crew's doing work. Cool. All right. So they're taking off the resources, doing their thing. All right. Oh, yeah, something else, too, that is not intuitive at all. If you click on a shelf, and then you go to stock, you have two big things, and it sort of shows you what's in here. And what it's actually doing is it's showing you the accepted resources. So if I remove, let's say, tomatoes from this and press apply, tomatoes will no longer be accepted here. And I could kind of do something else too. I could do something like this. I'm left clicking, by the way, and I can change it so that only tomatoes are accepted in this shelf. And now whenever there's tomatoes, they'll always be here. And you can have a dedicated tomato thing. I think colonists are supposed to try and use the closest shelf, but there's like a limit or something where if a shelf is within a certain distance, they'll just use it. They don't care at all. So something like 10 floor tiles or something, maybe 15 or even 20. And that's sort of for performance. So it's like, let's say there's a shelf here versus here, or yeah, right, like here versus here, right? These shelves are both really close in the grand scheme of things. So the colonists will just use whichever one it randomly iterates through first, which will probably be this top one because it's placed first, and then the colonists will probably use this one first, even though, again, this is closer. And if you want to control that, just use the stock button. Let's see. What else can I do? CC the doctor. What other jobs are there? The soldier. Okay, we can do soldier. So we can build security stuff. Security stuff. Security stuff. All right. Oh, no, don't go in here. All right, so he's going to complain about no oxygen, probably. He's going to flee to a place with oxygen. Probably. I don't know how fast the flow rate is. I guess he can breathe, so he doesn't care. Nope, there it is, finally. If a colonist is in a room with no oxygen, they'll try and flee to a room with oxygen. I realized I didn't place any doors yet. Here, have some doors, people, so you can see some doors. Anyway, I want to make a soldier. Emmanuel Garcia, you will be our fearless soldier. Gun range. Place it here. Let's do a checkpoint, like for no reason. Let's just do like a checkpoint here. Again, why? No reason. I'm just going to force a checkpoint. So if they go to the kitchen, they got to walk through this thing. So you saw that guy, he walked right through it, and that's because he had generated his route before we placed the checkpoint. So again, this is not a finished game, so these are some of the things that have to be finished. You know. All right, so here's this guy, he's shooting this stuff. What's his name? Emmanuel Garcia. He's doing whatever he's doing. I feel kind of bad because these guys are about to die. I guess I never placed any beds, huh? Let me build these floors. Let's do a different, data floor or something. Doesn't really matter. All right, cool. Okay. I mean, primarily I want to show you guys the colonist stuff because the rest of the thing isn't too hard to figure out. Again, except for the terrible interface. I could build a bed or two though, like I said. So let's build some beds. Just make like a nice bedroom. I like nice bedrooms. So what's a good color? I like blue. Let's do a blue. He's probably gonna get all freaked out. Sure is. Blue. Let's do blue. Let's build some beds. Beds. Blue beds. This also uses the palette system, so you can have different colors if you'd like. And he just blows up. What a jerk. This is like this. Okay. What's the oxygen here? Oh, it's getting there. I think it's at once it's at like 17%, they'll stop complaining and they'll go about their day. And while we wait for that, let's paint some. Let's put some nice paintings. Yeah, you guys can have good. No, that's frustrating. Look at that. I want to place it right next to the pillow, but I can't. So yeah, that's incredibly frustrating. All right. What time is it? 22? I think they go to bed at midnight. I think the colonist just peed over there too. Oh, they're probably going to die before they even get a chance to go to bed, though. Oh, well. Come on. Come on, make it midnight. Go to sleep. Ha! So when colonists die, they unclaim everything that they have claimed. And so like a colonist, for instance, he claims a toilet. So when a colonist starts walking towards the toilet, he claims it so no other colonist uses the toilet while he's en route to that toilet. Because then like multiple colonists would use the same thing at the same time. It'd be awful. So anyway, so this colonist died in the toilet, so he unclaims it. Now another colonist thinks that it's free, and now he basically pees on a dead colonist. It's sort of funny. Oh, and also I was saying this. You know, from someone said something in the Discord. A long time ago, as a joke, I changed the locker to a body drop-off. What does this do? Nothing. All right. But I changed the locker to a body drop-off on it, as a joke. So colonists will actually drop off dead bodies in the lockers, which is funny. All right. So this guy should go to bed. And now he's going to sleep. And by the way, when they're sleeping, it's a good time to demonstrate this. We have free rotate in. Now, if you free rotate, pixels, the sprites, they get weird. So look at this colonist when I rotate, right? It's because he's a sprite, so he doesn't have a side. And you can kind of see the sprite system too, how we changed the sprite being displayed as you rotate. If you press, I think, right control, you'll reset the rotation. And if you press Z or X, you'll do a snap rotate by 90 degrees, and everything sort of looks decent for sprites. So it's just something to think about. Actually, I want him to put this. Oh, he's gonna die. Give me some resource movers. Let's see. Is there anything else worth showing? Let's see. What do we got here? Furniture, blah, 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 blah. Nothing here. Oh, I know. We recently changed these garden stuff, so they would randomly place things. So, like the sand, we'll place some flowers in them. If you press it again with the sand, it'll randomly place something. And there's a chance it places nothing, by the way. Same with the grass. And the water. Right, I'll place stuff. And I don't know if this does anything. No, it does not. Okay. And I really want to show this person dropping a body off because I think that's funny. Oh no, look at these crops. They wilted away. That's so sad. These poor crops because no one tended them because the farmer's dead. And like I said, I've decreased the rate everything happens, so I probably decreased the rate that they decay as well. I'm not sure though. Maybe they always decay after a day. That's too fast, so they wouldn't decay that soon, would they? Poor guys. Oh, everyone's dead. I don't know what I was waiting for. All right. Now, eventually, someone should drop this body off in a locker. And it's just funny. Like, if they do it. It was a joke originally, and I forgot it was in. But, you know, whatever. Let's do it forever. Okay. I turned this offline, I think, right? And so they should have stopped taking bodies to it, which looks like they did. All right. Let's see. One last thing I want to do is the red alert objects because they're funny. So I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for everybody to explode. And I guess I can prepare for that in advance. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do something a little bit mean, perhaps. But something pretty funny, and you should definitely do it when you play. If you don't do it, then you're really missing out. I'm not sure if this will crash the game. I hope not. All right. All right. So if you build security objects like the sentry guns, for instance, here, and then you activate red alert by pressing condition red, they'll activate like this. And I'm just going to open this up so you can see a little bit better. so. I should be able to hit them still, I think. What if I just build one more? Then you can like, I think that'll work, right? Then you can see them the best. Let's build one more here. You can't really see that guy, but that's fine. You can see the other ones, and you'll figure out what he's doing. You'll be able to see what he's doing or whatever. Build some floors. And for extra funnies, let's put some grass here, because I like the joke that they're like preventing colonists from progress. And let's put, I don't know, this or something. That's funny. Targets. It's so dark. Come on, give me a target. It randomly picks one. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So if you press condition red, these things are going to pop up like so. Now they're ready to go. Press it again, they go back down. So what I'm going to do is spawn a bunch of colonists. And in the demo, I've changed turrets so they'll shoot at colonists. Because it's funny. So, oh my god. He died a lot faster than I thought he would. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, you see there's some render issues with the jibs. That's because they're particles instead of sprites, and so they're not using the same system. We'll fix it eventually. Anyway, we press condition red. The turrets activate, and they start annihilating. So something cool you can do is you can spam C like this, and basically all of the colonists will die. Now, this is probably awful for performance, so you probably shouldn't do it, but you certainly can do it. Oh my god, these turrets are annihilating these poor guys. But it's pretty funny to do it, so you should just do it anyway. Something like that. And that's Starmancer, ladies and gentlemen. Now all these poor little bodies. By the way, blood goes away after like 7 days, maybe. Also, look at this. These cosmetics. See how the wall, the blood is behind them? We need to adjust the blood, don't we? So the blood's in front of them. How the hell did that get over here? How does Giblet get over here? Whatever, doesn't matter. It's in space. It's pretty funny that it is, though, isn't it? Alright, so that's Starmancer. Oh, yeah. We added a capture screenshot button. So what it'll do is it'll basically hide the interface like this. And then it will take a screenshot. It also hides, I think, these icons. And so just go whatever zoom level you want. Press capture screenshot. It'll save your screenshot to wherever it's going to save it. And it saves it, by the way, in the same directory as the demo. And now you have a nice little screenshot. Is that what it looks like? Like this. That's crisp. All right. I'm thinking I could add a screenshot that takes them in double the resolution or something. Possibly. But it takes a nice screenshot like that. And also, oh yeah, we're having a contest. Where are the rules for that contest? Let me go here to the Twitter. We're having a contest right now where, there you go. If you, here are the rules. So we're having a contest. We're going to select 4 winners. And there's 3 categories. And the categories are the most unique station, the most fancy station, and the best garden. And then we're going to select one random person from if you submitted, you have a random chance of winning. So that way, if you're not that creative, you still have a chance of winning. Anyway, and then the winners, they get to design a mission, design a colonist, and they get the game for free. And you don't have to back us on Kickstarter in order to be valid for this either, for what it's worth. So, you design a station, do your stuff, and that's what you got. So that is, I think, it. Thanks for watching, those of you who watched. What else? Anything else? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else important? Oh, yeah, we're being published by Chucklefish now, if you haven't heard yet, so that's a thing. And there's 6 days left in the Kickstarter. So anyway, this is Starmancer. I hope that, you guys are liking the demo and stuff. So I almost said I love you. I do love you, though. I mean it. So